Hey everybody, Phil Clemente here, Air Filtration Solutions. Hope you're all doing well out there in these crazy times. Uh, I know there's a lot of us that still have to go out there and work, putting ourselves in harm's way, and I just hope and pray that all this becomes just a bad memory real soon, so we could all get back to work. But anyhow, back to business. I wanted to share a summary of one of the hospitals we did some service for back in February. I actually shared some documentation with you here on LinkedIn. Uh, and we ended up getting 24 months out of the final filters easy. I always tell everybody our pre-filters do the bulk of the work. And it was a 24-month cycle and anniversary that since we've inherited responsibility for HVAC filtration for this facility, um, Kaiser Sunset. And so again, we got the 24 months from the final filters, but what I wanted to share with you was the summary for the pre-filters, the life service life that we got from the pre-filters, because they all vary for obvious reasons. There's a lot of factors that fall into the life expectancy, especially the pre-filters, because they do the bulk of the work. But if you don't know, what we use at this hospital at my Kaisers are for pre-filters are the Fiberbond MERV 9 440 cubes, the Dustlock 440 cubes with Sporax. These. And what we use for the final filters are the Fiberbond MERV 14 multi-wedge 95s with Sporax. These. Now, what this facility was using before we were brought aboard were they were just using some standard, I think 65% pre-filters that they were changing every 6 months. Uh, just standard, I think they were 12-inch deep bag filters, if I'm not mistaken, which may have looked like this. And then for final filters, they were using the V-Cell mini pleat, the really, really popular ones you're seeing just about everywhere now. Uh, the mini pleat V-Cells, these. And they were getting 12 months out of those or changing those annually. So you already know for our multi wedges, we got 24 months easily. There wasn't a single magnehelic gauge that read over 0.60. I think two of them were at 0.60. All the other ones were like a quarter of an inch, in between a quarter of an inch to a half of an inch. So there was no sense of urgency. I showed you what they looked like because of Sporax. There's no need to worry about molds or spores. I've been in this industry for 25 years, and I've shared about that long of documentation in my career on our website. So, but what I wanted to share with you was a breakdown of the pre-filters. And so here it is. We got 5 air handlers that we got 2 years. We got one that got 1 year, another one that got 15 months, 3 that got 16 months, 4 that got 18 months, 3 that got 19 months, and 4 that are still going. So that's a total of 22 air handler units on this rooftop of this hospital. Uh, of those 4 units that are still going, 3 we changed the pre-filters back in February of 2019. So what? It's April, so we're barely at 14 months, and I just did the monthly mag readings, and they're fine. We're gonna get much longer. So, but one we did May of 2018. So next month, May, they're due. I already have the product ready, staged, ready to change in May. So that'll be 2 years off of that unit. We could go longer. The director doesn't want us to. He doesn't want us leaving anything in beyond 24 months. So we're changing them because that's what he wants us to do. So that'll actually be 6 air handler units that we get 2 years out of service, 2 year service life out of them. So think about it, guys. Of the 22 units, imagine being able to leave pre-filters in a minimum of a year, as long as 2 years in 6 air handler units, and not have to worry about anything. What I show you, the documentation, the coils stay clean. There's no molds or spores that could be seen with the naked eye on the filters. No breakdown, none of that stuff. So, they say in times like these, it exposes character in people. Well, I think in these times, it exposes value in product. And like this hospital here, Sunset, they don't have to worry about anything during this time. I've already received phone calls from engineers saying, hey, do we need to change our filters? It's like, no, we don't. You're actually pretty fortunate in the timing in that we got everything changed right before. So all your magnehelic readings are very low. And it was a good thing because like Kaiser Sunset, the director said they don't want air handlers turned off, period. So, I mean, I don't know how that would work if some pre-filters were loaded up. I mean, you gotta change them, and you can change, technically you could change pre-filters without turning off the unit because you still have final filters. The pre-filters are just to keep the coils clean. You change them real quick. The short time that they're exposed is not gonna, it's not gonna harm them significantly at all. But you want to change them real quick, and it can be done. So, you're safe there if that's the route that you want to go. But again, to not have to worry about it. Our other hospital we had to do was West LA. We changed all the pre-filters 12 months previous. We did the final filters, so they still have another 12 months. They could go easily, could go even longer than that. We know it. We just did the pre-filters, so it won't be till February of 2021 that we have to go in there and change pre-filters again. So, I mean, how valuable is that? And then to know that they're not going to succumb to the elements, contaminate your system and cause you more problems there, because the last thing we need at times like these is your HVAC system not working adequately due to contamination. Why? Because a filter can't take or endure the environment that it's constantly exposed to. Not with my products, not with my concept, not on my watch. It feels good to be able to say there's not a lot of good things that is coming out of this. I mean, there are if we want to look, but got to look at the positives. There's a lot of bad happening. We got to look at some of the good too. So anyhow, guys, that's what I have to share with you. I hope it helps. Anybody wants to talk filtration, please feel free to give me a call anytime. Shoot me an email. Be more than happy to talk to you. Have a great day.